DemocracyNow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. Tensions are escalating between the United States and Europe after President Trump threatened to impose tariffs on 8 European allies that oppose his push to take over Greenland, a semi-autonomous territory of Denmark. On Sunday, Trump sent a text message to Norway's prime minister, writing, quote, "Considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars plus, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace," Trump wrote. He went on, quote, "The world is not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland," unquote. In a post overnight, Trump also criticized Britain for giving the Chagos Islands back to Mauritius after nearly 6 decades of British rule. Over the weekend, thousands took part in protests in Greenland and Denmark. European leaders denounced Trump's threats and are weighing cutting off U.S. companies to the European Union market, a move known as the EU's trade bazooka. UK Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper spoke Monday.
As the Prime Minister said this morning, the future of Greenland is for the Greenlanders and for the Danes alone. Greenland is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark, and those principles around sovereignty are crucial. It's also why we have made very clear that the use of tariffs and threats against allies in this way is completely wrong and counterproductive.
President Trump's heading to the World Economic Forum in Davos. The Washington Post reports the elite gathering's been turned into an emergency diplomatic summit this year due to Trump's threats to take over Greenland.
Shalom. Call the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the Great Millstone, and double honors to the elders and bishops of the GMS camps of the other states, and shalom unto the hopeful elect, as well as shalom to you affiliates. Those of you that are sincere, that you pushing this truth, you're out on the highways and the byways or the streets or online in the marketplaces and the highways and byways or the horn, the internet. And shalom to you Aquiums, to you women. You are learning this truth, you're watching the videos, and you're searching for a righteous male covering that you may connect with and bond with and go into the kingdom with. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is on Matthew chapter 24. We're going to start at verse 6, and we're going to read it all the way down, okay? Because as you just seen inside the video, you know, Donald Trump is going crazy. He telling the whole world that they will not have peace unless he takes over Greenland. You see, because they want all their resources and everything. So again, all of this is going to make all the rest of the nation be mad at America, at Trump. And so pretty soon, they're going to start taking evasive action. They're already making it where in the UK, they're going to stop all sales of U.S. products because of it. You see, so all this is going to escalate into, and what it represents is wars and threats of wars. But there are many little skirmishes that's going on, okay, right now, okay. So we can go ahead and read his word. Let's get on off into it. This is Matthew chapter 24, starting at verse 6. And it reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." And that's what we're hearing. You know, Trump is making threats of war and threats of regime change over in other countries to their government and different things. And it's got people in an uproar because what Trump is showing, he's showing the rest of the world that he's not trying, and the Trump regime is not trying to work in conjunction with the rest of the world to be at peace. No, he's trying to be at war. He's trying to be a war machine. You see, but he gonna lose. Why? Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war, and Yahweh is his name. You understand? The Lord makes it clear. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 8. And the Lord says, the Lord is my name, and my glory I shall not give to another nation. Flat out. You see, flat out. This is most prevalent because no matter what happens, no matter how many threats of war and all these things, Yahweh Shai is the winner in the end. So that makes we win in the end. See that ye be not troubled. Right, because Yahweh Shai got our back, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, okay? He is the one that's taking care of us. Yahweh said, worry not, my worm, Jacob. You understand? He is the one that's taking care of us. You see, flat out, for all these things must come to pass, you see? They're going to come to pass. These things we're going to hear in the social medias, and we're going to hear on the news, and we're going to hear in conversations of people talking and different things, you see? But the end is not yet. You see? No, it's not yet. It is not yet. These things that are coming upon the earth are not yet. You understand? Let's read some cross-reference on that. I'm going to read some cross-reference on that. Okay. So, and the first cross-reference we're going to read concerning wars and rumors of wars. And it reads, Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 19. My bowels. Wow. I am pained at my very heart. You see, my heart maketh a noise in me. I cannot hold my peace. Because that's the reason why we speaking out. We are being raped by this red devil, and we tired of it. We don't have it, and we ready for Yahweh Shai to come and transfer the power of the kingdoms. We looking for. You understand? And that, you know, what Yahweh Shai bring? Because thou hast heard, O my soul, the sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war. You see? And that's what's coming out. That's what they're doing. They making all these announcements on the news, these world leaders, especially Trump, about their takeover of this, that, and the other. No. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 20. Destruction upon destruction is cried. You see, for the whole land is spoiled. It is, because the only thing they want to do is kill off all the people and take all the minerals of the land so they can make more weapons of war. That's it. That's all they want to do. Suddenly are my tents spoiled. Yeah. And because here it is, people's homes are being invaded. Micah chapter 2, verse 2. They cover the fields and take them by violence. Even a man's heritage in his own home. You see? We can't have things set up and be proper because they're making things where the cost of living is so astronomical, yet they still keep talking war instead of trying to help the people. And my curtains in a moment, you see? All this is being revealed and is being showed out. Verse 21, how long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? You see? Verse 22, because the trumpet that's playing, the people, the announcements are being made. War is on the way, flat out. For my people, this is verse 22, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. No. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3, especially our people, the 2/3, they don't even consider Yahweh Shai. He compares them to a dumb ox and a mule. You see? It don't matter if the rest of the nations worship Yahweh Shai or not. Why? Because the Edomites and the heathens, they can look forward to their impending doom. Their judgment is already set. No matter what, their judgment is already set. They are they are softish children. You see? Softish children. And that means they're stupid. That's what the word softish means. They mean they're stupid. And they have none understanding. They don't have any understanding of the word, the truth. They don't understand the different things that's happening in the world. They're walking around blindly, and they do not walk and go about as a prudent man. They do not look well as to their goings. They don't. They're like dumb dogs. You see, and you don't toss the knowledge to them. You let them go on by. You see? Don't even waste your time. Try to preach the word to them. You let them go on by because they are stiff-necked, wanton-eyed people. And Yahweh, he knew that they would not obey. They are wise to do evil. And remember that. See, they're wise to do evil, but remember the word says, Sirach chapter 19, verse 22. And it reads, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. No matter how much they are wise to do evil, that's not knowledge. That's not wisdom. Remember, during the time of Jacob's trouble, what we're going to need is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. You understand? That's what that's about. But to do good, they have no knowledge. You see? You see? Flat out. They ain't got no knowledge of the truth at all. You see? That, you see, our foreheads have been made harder than their foreheads, like adamant stone. You see, Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 22. We're going to close it out. We didn't want to make the video too long. Thus saith the Lord, behold, a people cometh from the north country, and a great nation shall be raised from the sides of the earth. All the nations are about ready to surround America, okay? All the nations, Russia, Iran, China, North Korea, all the ones that got some nuclear capabilities, they're ready to fire their arrows, okay? Revelation chapter 18, those ICBMs, okay, with nuclear heads, to America, to destroy her. It's time to set her ablaze. It's time to set her on fire. Fire thy arrows. This Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 23, and it reads, they shall lay hold on bow and spear, and they are cruel and have no mercy. They don't. They don't have no mercy for the killings that's being going on over in Gaza right now. There's no mercy for them people, and there's judgment upon them anyway. And flat out, their voice roareth like the sea. You see, and that's what's going on right now. Shalom. And one moment. And Salakia. Okay. Now, their voice roareth like the sea. Yeah. You see, the people have gotten tired. They're in an uproar, and they're making it clear they do not accept what these governments, these leaders are doing. They don't accept none of that. They want peace. But the truth of the matter is, no matter how much the people want truth, the people can no longer live their lives because the world leaders are not trying to accept the citizens living their lives. Instead, they trying to take over all the countries and do away with the people and just take their land and the resources. You see? That was because they're the filthy rich and they don't care about the poor. And they ride upon horses, like the powers, the different powers of the different machines or war that they've made to wage war with others, nations, set in array as men for war, you see? And we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know this is all that's happening now. It's under the order of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. Against thee, okay, O daughter of Zion. You see, in this verse, we can close it out after this one. This Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 24. And it reads, we have heard the fame thereof. You see, that means all of the different rhetorics that's going on and the acknowledgments of it. Okay. Our hands wax feeble. That means people are feeling weak. They're not feeling strong. They're unsure about the future. Everything is uncertain. Anguish has taken hold of us. The people don't know what to do. They're in such turmoil. They're ready to give up on society. They don't already give up on working. You know, they realize that life is no longer a place for the living, you see, to enjoy life. And pain as of a woman in travail, you see. That's what the game came down to, you see. And all these birth pains that are being handed out and that are being felt, the world is about to give birth to this greatness of the wars and different things and scrimmages of wars. but be ye not troubled. Yahweh Shai is on the way. So we can go ahead and close it out right there. Lord's willing, you were edified by the day's lesson. Okay, if not, I pray that you were provoked to thought to put together some precepts to do better, that you would make an edifying video to feed this sheep. Remember, as the good shepherds of the Lord, as always, our job is to feed the sheep. So, brothers and sisters, hold on. We ain't got long. Stay strong. Yahweh Shai is going to be here before you know it. And like he said, we have to maintain. We have to maintain.